Welcome to Caching Waves. This is your Elliott Wave update for HBAR. Now, going off this current count, I've been updating that this could end up being a ending diagonal for a larger C wave, like so. We're coming close to that pivot area that needs to hold before this count falls apart. And just to be clear, my alternative is if this falls apart, this would be an A. This would be all a corrective pattern as an A, B, C, as a flat, and then we make a C wave to the upside like so. So in order for this count to stay intact, I want to hold the 618 level here and at this area of support, this order block you see here. So not much past the 618, also to keep this diagonal in a contracting pattern. So getting very close to this being invalidated, and below this area of support as the order block, I would throw that out the window and expect to make that challenge for this current B wave labeling. I'll go down to the hourly and show you what I'm expecting here. So this is from our 3-wave high. This is my alternative that we've bottomed over here as the C wave, but unlikely. But it is an option, so I just want to be clear on that. So we haven't reached the 1-to-1 extension of this A wave off the B, which is down here at 6 cents, but we have reached the 618, which is the minimum requirement, as you can see. So I am expecting this to come down to the 1-to-1 at 6 cents, right at that 618. I'll get rid of the 50 so you can see that a little bit better. It's right there. Have a lot of confluence there. But if we start to move to the upside, I would be interested once we make this diagonal. That's the only time I'd be interested for a long, because we're so close to invalidating this. We're past the 786 already, that it brings probabilities to the downside. So what I'm expecting to happen here is a diagonal if we're going to hold this count. Just got to make that very clear. If we're going to hold this count. This is a complex double zigzag, ABC to the upside. This would also be a double zigzag down to the 618 extension of this wave at 6.46 cents. We'd come up for our fourth and get our fifth wave down to tag that 1-to-1. That's what I would look at to potentially complete. And that would be a 1-to-1 extension there of this first wave. Same with price. We'd expect it in time too, 618. So this is what I'd look for, this pattern to play out. And if we reject with a lot of volume and a nice impulse above this previous fourth wave, I'd look for a long here to start our fifth wave to the upside. And my long will be something like this, stop at the low, targeting up around 11 cents at the 1-to-1 extension of our A wave on the larger time frame. So I'm hoping I'm not over confusing things here. I just wanted to show you what I'm looking for, which is an ending diagonal at the 1-to-1 at 6 cents, holding the 618 retracement of our third wave. And if it goes against us, again, I wouldn't be interested until we fill out this pattern. You see a diagonal to the upside and then a nice sideways ABC. So those are the two ways I want this to fill out. And if we don't get this pattern and we just keep falling to the downside, we can't get anything, we fall pretty fast, then I would consider that alternative I mentioned to you earlier, where we're in the middle of a B wave. And this is just a larger A, B, C, down like this. So that's what I'm looking for, guys. It'll be a nice trade setup if it comes. Hopefully we get some resolution here. Just make this ending diagonal, get a nice impulse, break previous resistance, use it as support, and look for that long. And target for that would be up at the 1-to-1 of the A off the B, this A off this B at 11 cents. Or potentially a little bit higher, maybe at 12.85 cents, but somewhere in that range. and we'll see what happens from there. All right, guys, that's it for HBAR. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.